Here are 6 signs that you have chronic inflammation. Heads up, it speeds up aging.
Both acute and chronic inflammation are real things, but the symptoms of chronic or acute inflammation are symptoms that you could get with essentially any condition. They include things like fatigue, brain fog, overeating, etc. The most common drivers of chronic or acute inflammation are things like bacterial infections, exposure to foreign material like heavy metals and pesticides, autoimmune disorders, and things that increase oxidative stress, particularly things that come as a result of inadequate dietary intake of micronutrients, and the overconsumption of food in general, and the consumption of things like alcohol and other addictive substances. With that being said, there are very defined blood markers for diagnosing acute and or chronic inflammation. These are called acute phase reactants. A positive acute phase reactant is a blood marker that increases during inflammation. A negative acute phase reactant is a blood marker that downregulates during inflammation. Positive acute phase reactants include erythrocyte sedimentation rate, or ESR, C-reactive protein, and specific iron markers such as hepcidin and ferritin. As you may expect, white blood cells, which are our immune cells, will also increase during inflammation. And the last one that I'll mention that's really easy to test is fibrinogen. Very simple to test negative acute phase reactants, meaning molecules that will decline during inflammation, are transferrin, albumin, and vitamin D. So instead of trying to guess whether or not you do or do not have some sort of inflammatory condition going on, simply getting your blood tested and looking for these trends of positive and negative acute phase reactants can actually give you a good indication of whether or not you do or do not have some sort of inflammatory disorder. With that being said, if you would like an individualized approach to your nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM and sign up for coaching.